I'm going to now officially introduce our wonderful speaker today, Lakota OneHeart. I met Lakota many, many years ago, when we were children, right? And have always felt her heart when she expresses, and her healing energy and her wisdom. She shares of it freely, and her humor, her wit and her humor. And it's always, she blesses this place, all the people in it. And to my way of thinking, she blesses people wherever she goes. And some of us have had the opportunity to visit Abington up on the mountain and see what she does there, and have been to her medicine wheels and her gatherings and her sweat lodges. And so she's going to really share from the heart today, just what we need to hear today. And so we're glad you're here, Lakota. And come on up, and let's give her a warm welcome.
I'll greet you all in a Lakota way of greeting. Hampetui washte. That's where the sun touches us each and every day and does its job. Comes up, warms our beautiful planet, brings up the flowers, brings up the seeds from those flowers to feed the birds that we get to hear singing, grows our trees, and gives us our holy breath. What I want to talk to you about is mothers, the breath of life. Our womb is the dream and organ of God. That's a big responsibility, isn't it, that us women folk carry? And who seeds it? Who seeds it? Just like the sun, with that heat and that warmth, brings a quickening on our planet and seeds the earth. So without the joining in the holy womb of life, we would have no life. But is the joining today, is it wise womb, wisdom ways? Young folks have lost a bit of a teaching from the indigenous ancestors. We have lost that. I have young ladies that tell me that they make the score just like the men so long ago. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, /5 men, 10 men, 15 men. This is sad. Each exchange that touches into those living wombs is a direct song to God in that quickening, and never, ever to be abused. It's the holiness and the quickening of a relationship between a man and a woman who love each other. Joins them in that holy union, in that song of life again. Whether seed takes or not, whether you use birth control or not. It's that joining made in the heart quickening of love. And a mother giving birth and carrying that child in that sacred space of God's dreaming organ. A lot to contemplate, isn't it? We've forgotten those ancestors' ways and that honor of a child's birth, a living human being that walks the planet and sings for God every step of the way, every breath they take, a gift. Every human being born is a gift from creation story of God's loving us. Mother, Father, God. Life itself. In this amok we have today, in the quickening of the so-called news medium, you're being indoctrinated into fear. Fear is not of God. Never has been. Never will be. If you want to walk in your power, Don't plant fear seeds. Women who no longer give birth, like me, I'm 71. But I plant the seeds of a higher consciousness in my womb to God as a prayer to bring forth the beauty of this planet, the beauty of each other, and the joy that we have with each other. And just that, never, ever, ever to be misused. Planetary discordance begins with us because we are the co-creators with Creator. We have a huge, epic responsibility here on this planet. What are we going to do about it? We just talk about it? No. I say get off our little butts and get up and start working to help in the whole process. Join communities, join churches, join each other, embrace each other again. Give eye contact. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? It's another human being that God created. Your brother or your sister, your mother or your father. Lifetimes. We begin again and again and again. We're not fireflies snapping up and gone. We keep coming back. And the birthing process from our mothers. And we carry those sacred wombs. Wokshapa Tahamani Woksuya. The wisdom of the wise womb, wisdom ways. Which means we take as women that responsibility of that sacred organ. No one enters unless they be worthy. Not a game, not a favor, not something to trade, but a gift. A gift. That's the power of us as women. We need to take our power back. We own it. It's not inside the man. I don't care how science seems to think that they're going to create that now. Now we've got, with science, a beginning where they can take the DNA of us, go far back to the power of when we had the big, big, big brothers and sisters that were larger than us that no longer exist in Neanderthals. They're no longer here. They are no longer here, but they're part of our genetic song. So something happened back then that they shared. What happened to them? Did they lose their dream? Or did our so-called superior ability take them out, take their women? We've done a lot of misdeeds from the beginning of time to each other. It's time to slap our silliness out and to use this beautiful gift of co-creation energetically as well and through our consciousness for our planetary discordance to end. Plant the seeds of even a higher consciousness. Love. Without barters, without expectations. Love just is. And love joins. It doesn't divide. It never has. And if you take that gift of that love and it's not divided, you have peace. Peace can happen for everybody on this planet. We're the seeds of this consciousness of God's love. We get to co-create by our thoughts. The cosmic creation was breath, the very breath of God was light. And embedded in that light was love. So when you breathe, you're breathing in love from creation, from the beginning of time till now. Then matter, Creator's idea of all of this, beyond and beyond, and what is even new becoming. And then movement. Creation happens. That's birth. Birth is the gift. Breath, matter, into movement. And if you look at it in a scientific way, the Big Bang. Pretty simple, ain't it? We knew all this a long time ago, long before we had your science. We got it. Indigenous ways have to come back again, where the Mother Earth herself is honored and we plant things. Not just with a seed to throw into a ground, but with an intent to see it come up and feed the community and feed each other. Get some backyard gardens going again. Not just 1 or 2 tomato plants and a few onions. Come on now. Come on. You can get a horse trough, okay? You can pick up a horse trough or even a little plastic bucket, cut them in half, drill the holes in it so the water comes out, put a layer of stones, and plant some of your own food and let it grow. It won't be contaminated. It will be filled by your love, how God made us to grow things together. And then share and trade. Maybe your neighbor on the road here has better cucumbers than you, and you have better peppers. Trade. Get to know each other. Share. Our people were sharing people, weren't we? Yeah. Was our demise too, wasn't it? But it's not the truth. It is not the truth. Truth can't be divided either. Truth and love, not divided, makes the Trinity to peace. Share. It's not all about us. It's about each of us, the we. We. Not me. If you look at we like a dyslexic looks at it, sometimes it looks pretty much like a me, but it's really the we that matters. Okay, you look at mom, upside down, you got wow. That's how I see things. Words play a gift with me. They mix me up as much as they can. And I'm grateful for it because I get to play with it. Think about this. Stress backwards is desserts. Isn't that magic? That's powerful words there. So we can take care of those issues as well. The best thing we can do in our world right now to help her, and in this quickening that we all live in, and we all agree to be here. Each and every one of us have agreed to be part of the solution to this quickening on the planet. We have mass exoduses of critters that have gone into extinction. And guess what? It was their choice. They chose this. You know why? Because we're co-creating a muck together. We have to have all the insects gone because it makes us more comfortable. Okay? No. How can we do this? That everybody has a chance for life. We can think of ways. Our minds are powerful. Our souls are even more powerful because we've got generations of lifetimes here together, continent to continent, place to place. We are all here. Nobody is outside of the hoop of our earthen mother. Nobody. So why did we all come? Why did we choose this? Why did we embrace this? Why do we, as little children, come in with so much joy, and by the time we're adults, we're bent over and think it's horrific? It's not. Turn around. Look at each other. Know that we are all related. It's Matakawe Asin. And I'll teach you that word, what it means in Lakota. We are all related. And I'll sing it, because then you can remember it better. Matakawe Asin. Matakawe Asin. Sing it with me. Matakawe Asin. Matakawe Asin. Matakawe Asin. Matakawe Asin. Do you feel the connectedness now in here, in this room? Do you feel the energy just shift and grow to each other? That's who we are. That's who we really are. To each other. I don't lie or bullshit to you. I just say it as I see it. I'll state the facts. I'm a pipe carrier, and that duty is to state the facts. Do it. Get it done. In the mountains, they say, get her done. I love it up there. I love it up there. Know that I left this Tidewater area on my little farm on Shillelagh Road that I did the pony rides and petting zoo, face painting and sweat lodges and medicine wheels there because of the vision that Creator had for me. Follow the visions that God gives you to the end. Don't stop short. You don't have to. And if you find that it's too hard, then say, hey, Creator, give me a break. This is a little bit scary now. You know, I'm just me. How about the we of us, Creator? You don't have to be alone in anything you do. You need to share. Share your ideas. Share your love. Share your joy. Share your children. Make a community again. I built through the Dreaming Circles a community for our children. Now they're taller than me. There's one, yesterday he came to the gathering, this tall. And I saw this beautiful young man before he even jumped in. He showed himself as a war-torn little waif that had been shot up this way. His body pretty much cut in half, probably around maybe 7, 8. And he showed himself to me at my gathering. And he said he wanted to be with us, not go up the tree of life to God. I said, you want to be reborn? Yeah. And I introduced him to the dancers. At that point, they could see him. He followed one dancer and a support mother, the moon mother, told her that he wanted her to be his mommy, and she said, no, she's not going to have any more children. Within that week, he still stayed at the mountain in the dance energy and the prayer, because it stays for about 21 days. When he did that, another couple came up and asked for me to pray for a baby. And now he's this tall, still here, making a difference on the planet. A beautiful child, a young man now. So know the power that we have in our spiritual sight as well as our corporal sight. We can help even the spirits that are lost and torn. And this room is filled up with them. When you're all doing your ceremonies here this morning, I was watching them all come in. This place is packed. It is packed. They're here. Ishka, we are here. That's what they told me. No, please remember, if anything on Mother's Day, that a mom's job is not just being raising the children. It's about helping the community and all of the children grow and know that they're safe, that they're loved, and that you're watching them when they do things they shouldn't do. And take the interest to guide them. Please. I was very fortunate. I was taken off the res to be put up for adopted. And someone found me New Brunswick, St. John's, Woodstock Res to be and rescued me from where I was there not well cared for. I was in a crib like a cage. But I learned spirit flight there. I learned to leave this form and know that there's a bigger reality out here for all of us, and it's real. And I have to admit to you, that reality is a lot easier than this reality. It's hard to move through corporal bodies that ache and hurt. A shoulder get broken, the arm get broken, and all the tendons and muscles hyperextended. It's hard, but you do it. You don't have time to wallow now. We're in the quickening. We have to get up and move and make a difference with the children here that are coming up behind us. And I'm going to tell you, when I see these new babies jumping in, my heart sings, because that gives me hope. Because Creator's given all of us hope through them. So let's do our job. Plant something. Help your neighbor. Help the little old lady down the end of the street you don't even know. You see struggling. Be of help. Be of service. It's not hard. Just do it. And if you do that, you've made a difference in the light field, the energetic field, and in the very frequency of Earth Mother through her quickening. Little things add up. We're a whole group of beautiful people. We can make the difference together. We have that power. Creator's gifted us that power. It's powerful. I see a young man right now that he knows I love him back there. He was blessed on my mountain in his mama's conception and had no idea she was, by a beautiful being on the mountain, a beautiful force. And that's still here in this world, these realms all around us. So wake up. Get off those dang 4 by 7 inches that you can convince yourself is the world. It's not. It is not. That tree out there is the world. That poor bug hitting your windshield is the world. That blade of grass you trafficked on and flattened out that pops back up and still tries to seed is our world. She's beautiful. Sunsets, the moon, and the stars. We live in nothing but beauty. I'm going to give you the beauty song. It's titled, "We Walk in Beauty, Yes We Do, Yes We Do, Yes We Do. We singing beauty, yes we do. And we talk in beauty, which means we don't garbage each other and tear each other down and blame people for something that we ourselves are living in. It's not their fault, or we're living in it. We need to look at ourselves, okay? Just know that. I'm not blaming any of us for anything that we're in. We're here together. And I don't even blame if you don't decide to help. You're still here, so you're part of it, whether you like it or not. I'll surround you in the field of 5.28, the frequency of the heart. By the way, I was born on that day. And the mountain that I found was in my vision at my Sundance when I went into cardiac arrest. Little bump, straight across to a bigger bump, and then the tower. The electrocardiogram of the human heartbeat. You can't tell me that God ain't put me where I belong. Think about that. Now in the vision, there was a road and a house. In reality, nothing. Just the mountain. So guess what? I've been working my butt off for 23 years up there. And I've had a community help me. I built a community through the dream. So remember that, okay? The song goes like this. I walk in beauty, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. I sing in beauty, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. I talk in beauty, yes I do, yes I do, yes I do. Hey ya, hey ya, hey yo. Anna ya, Anna, hey ya. Hey Anna, Anna, hey Anna, hey yo, hey yo. That's all about your walk today. How you walk is in your power. How you talk is in your power. And your body sings that power every step of the way. Know that you sing in beauty, you talk in beauty, you walk in beauty. Because we're the beautiful people. We are. We're the beautiful people. Worldwide, we are. Now I'm going to sing you a song in my language of my heart, embracing your hearts. And the circle of life with love. How you say it. And you'll hear me say it if I hug you. Honata newa shewa. I inakanu haya naya ke'a. And that's what that translates. It's the best between an idiom of a language and another language that doesn't have all the meanings. They're hard to fabricate in English. My heart will embrace you and the circle of life with love. And we bring that life with love from God above. It's a prayer. Honata newa sewa, aina kanu hanaya ke'a. Honata newa sewa, honata newa sewa, aina kanu hanaya ke'a. Honata newa shewa, honata newa shewa, aina kanu hanaya ke'a. Remember, today is Mother's Day. I honor and bless each and every one of you as mothers and fathers as well. It takes the both of us to create new mommies and new daddies. And I honor all of the children. I honor each and every child that jumps in. I find time to bless them every chance I can and let them know how special they are. And know this. That little troubled child on the end of the corner, that was me. I had moms that were not my moms help and guide me. They were the neighbors catching me stealing a loaf of bread and a candy bar. Put it back, Lakota. No, I'm going to tell your mom. I don't care. She kicked me out. I got my adoption papers. Goodbye. She followed me to my little apartment and gave me a box of groceries. Tell me if that didn't make a difference. It did. First I was humiliated that I got caught and that she knew. And now she gave me groceries when I told her to shut up, basically. Turned my back on her and walked out. What an elder she was. She's a Turkish woman who took me in when she built up my trust on her. About 6 months later. Salaha Sakhina was her name. 1617 Bill Street in Norfolk. She caught me stealing at the Colonial store down there. I was trying to, because my car broke down. I didn't have the money after fixing the car for groceries. Didn't even have the gas to get down the Hatters to do foraging and fish. So I was hungry, plus driving to 2 different jobs, plus my high school. So life does hand us sometimes gifts right out of the ethers. And that was a mom who was not my mom. Look around you. You got people that love you. Let them do that. Don't be an obstinate little brat, okay? Please, be loving. And I give her that honor. I do. So easy to be a brat, ain't it? So easy to turn your back on somebody's love and trying to correct you when you're being bad or you're being wrong. Listen with your heart and your soul, and you can't go wrong, okay? Love you all. Duksha Kea means later again.